Howdy folks, I am Ruskiel, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last one, we talked about how we talked about how the circuit breaker and the power got tripped off. We're theorizing that the blackout was planned, and Nekomaru is claiming that it wasn't planned, or at least he's going to try to argue that isn't the case. Before we get started, I did do a little research on how this stuff works, so from this point forward, when I suck, it's because I suck at the gameplay, not because I don't understand what's going on. So, hold on a second, let me speak too. What the heck? You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout. That's inexcusable! Alright, so let's get this show on the road. AC timer, night vision goggles, duralumin case, irons in the storage room. Let's go with the AC timer. I feel a lot more confident that we're going to be using that. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do that. Oh. Okay. I can't see what they're saying. And I sure as hell aren't going to be able to read that sideways, and I sure as hell can't see it. Uh-oh. The people who are in... Oh, what am I going to do? Because I turned the voices all the way down. There's no way I can read this. Oh, there's a major flaw in my plan. There's a major freaking flaw in my plan here. Ooh, not good. Okay, so the people who were in the dining hall weren't able to cause a blackout. Is that really it? Narrowing down the suspects like that is dangerous. I should address that first. Oh, okay. So, let's see, he said tablecloth, the AC timers. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to be trying to go through here. Okay, this may take me a minute, a few times of going through it, because I'm going to have to turn my head sideways to try to figure out what the hell it's saying. If the irons in the storage room caused a blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now let me just try to go through... Oh my god, okay. Duralumin case, storage room, tablecloth, irons in the storage room. Irons in the storage room. Oh my god. Oh man, I cannot. There's so much going on. I have no idea what I need to focus on. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I don't need to focus on. Maybe I don't need to focus on what knife I need to get out, but rather just keep on slashing the way to get down to him. Okay, so let me go ahead, turn the AC's timer back on. We'll let that go for now. Then... Alright. Wait, crosswords? Oh! God! Oh! I don't know what's going on. That was new! Alright. Right, left, then right, left. Alright. Oh! No, just because people were in the dining hall, here we go, doesn't mean they're not a suspect. Alright. Oh! That was different. It's true. Okay. So now I need to go back and read some of this. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, hopefully the sideways writing doesn't come up too often, because there's no way I can focus on trying to read that. And oh my goodness, I don't know how I feel about this especially without the voices. Okay, so it's true that the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason. Okay, but the people in the dining hall were the ones who caused the blackout. You know, I'm just gonna go for it, because I know where the case is going. At this point, I'm just going on gut instinct. The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the only trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall in the office clicked on. Air conditioners! The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m. 11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time, too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So, once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Even so, even Pekka was in the office. It still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably. Indubitably. Miss Sonia, not you too. Ooh. Dropping flames there. Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Da-da-da-da! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know!
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
It sounds like you don't need to blame yourself. Oh my god, some nice words came out of his mouth. Even so, the killer is so sly, I'm starting to worry we may never actually find him.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh? He kinda did a 180 here. What the hell's going on?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito, what happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you've been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Wow. I can't pin him down at this point. That was weird. That's a weird 180.
Well, for now, we should find out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hit it and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying? He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Well, anyway, I have an idea about what we should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
No. Death is kind of the opposite result of what we want here. Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die? Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this, there's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Wow, I didn't think you would break down. Stop it! If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna... Everyone, calm down!
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Oh, who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. Whoa, I think. Wow, you have some ambition? You know what? That's the best word I can think of.
Oh, did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is. A clue, you say? You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know, but we do have a clue about a suspicious person, I think. Oh, I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
Oh, first of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Oh, didn't we already cover that? They used the glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean, before that.
Before?
Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they would have to be able to see under the table. They needed to get close to that table while it was still dark. Let's try examining the situation. Mahira's diagram might be useful here. The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is. Alright, so what do we got here? I guess we'll just talk it through with the rest of everyone. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. Wait, they're going to say Nagito followed the cable or the wire to the desk clamp on the table. I had not considered using that as a guide. Interesting. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot the selection. So either there's this cable down here or we click on the lamp. I'm going to start with the cable, because that's what I'm thinking. But I'm still working from the assumption that they killed him from underneath the floor. But we'll follow the train of... For now, we'll just follow the train of thought of the game. And also, before we get too much further, I think we're probably at about time. So, in the next one, we're going to continue figuring out how the killer was able to get to the knife under the table in the next one. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.